It doesn't matter if he's in front of a microphone, a piano, or a camera, this legendary musician is always entertaining. Hey guys, I'm Rebecca from WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Elton John cameos. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. That means we're focusing on cameos and guest appearances by the Rocketman in film and TV, but excluding interviews. Number 10, The Muppet Show.
It's great to be here. Even my lunch likes me.
Legendary puppeteer and jack-of-all-trades Jim Henson may have gotten his start on Sesame Street, but it was The Muppet Show that turned him into a household name. The children's program ran for 5 seasons and managed to attract a slew of celebrity guest stars, including Elton John. John popped up in season 2 and sang Crocodile Rock, while flanked by crocodiles, a duet of Don't Go Breaking My Heart with Miss Piggy, and of course, Benny and the Jets. Decked out in an extravagant feathered costume and his trademark sunglasses, Elton John leapt off the screen and into the hearts and minds of children all over the world.
I know you like to make your guests feel at home on the show, but don't you think a piano in the dressing room's overdoing it a little?
Number 9, Bruno. To watch Bruno is to gaze into the mind of one of comedy's most eccentric artists, Sacha Baron Cohen. The mockumentary lampoons every LGBT stereotype in the book in an attempt to make Cohen's on-screen victims as uncomfortable as possible. At the end of the film, the titular character records a song for charity with a bevy of A-list musical talent, including Sting, Snoop Dogg, Bono, and Elton John, among others. It's definitely one of John's stranger cameos, as he belts out his part while playing the piano and sitting on a chair person. Yeah, Bruno's a weird movie. Number 8, Tommy. Based on the 1969 album of the same name, Tommy is a rock musical from the minds of English band The Who. The film is about a deaf, dumb, and blind boy, their words, not ours, who becomes a religious leader thanks in part to his wicked pinball skills. The film was praised for its set and costume design as well as its score, which earned Who guitarist Pete Townsend an Academy Award nomination. At one point in the film, Tommy faces off against the pinball wizard, played by Elton John. John belts out his best version of the iconic Who track, while a raucous crowd goes nuts behind him. In short, it's perfect. Number 7, The Nanny.
Look, there's Elton playing tennis. That's where I talked to him. That's where I said yoo-hoo.
Co-created by and starring comedian Fran Drescher, The Nanny is a fish-out-of-water tale about a down-on-her-luck fashion queen who becomes a nanny to an upper-class family. The show aired for 6 seasons and was nominated for a slew of Primetime Emmy Awards. In the season 5 episode First Date, Fran plans to attend the screening of an Elton John documentary and brags that she once caught his attention by yelling yoo-hoo.
I saw him playing tennis and I yelled at him, yoo-hoo! You always know the perfect thing to say.
However, during the screening, Elton John makes an on-screen appearance and claims that he lost his temper when an obnoxious woman kept yelling yoo-hoo at him. Suffice it to say, Fran was embarrassed and viewers were in stitches.
I just lost my temper. This bloody woman at the end of the court waving to me. Yoo-hoo! You know, and just pissed me off.
Number 6, Nashville.
Elton John, seriously?
Set in, you guessed it, Nashville, Tennessee, this ABC musical drama revolved around the ups and downs of a group of fictitious country music singers. Due to its premise, the show managed to land some of the biggest names in the genre, including Brad Paisley and Luke Bryan. However, country music took a back seat in the season 4 episode It's Sure Gonna Hurt in favor of some good old-fashioned soft rock. Elton John makes an appearance and sings Blue Wonderful with Gunnar Scott. It's a rather modest performance by Elton standards, but the cameo itself is definitely charming. Number 5, South Park.
Hi, are you Elton John?
Sir Elton John. I was knighted, you know.
South Park may have been the new kid on the block in 1998, but that didn't stop it from scoring a cameo from the Rocketman himself, Elton John. In the season 2 episode Chef Aid, Chef is sued by a record company after pointing out that one of the songs they produced was written by him. In order to help, Cartman and the gang organize a benefit concert, enlisting the help of Chef's old pal Elton John.
This is a song written by a very special little boy. I have no idea what his name is, but who the hell cares?
A self-proclaimed fan of the show, John turns in a hilarious performance, even lending his voice to the song Wake Up Wendy, which later appeared on Chef Aid, the South Park album.
It was just great to be part of something that currently had such momentum. You know, every week we sat up and watched South Park.
Number 4, The Country Bears.
Can I help you?
Ted Betterhead. He's an old friend of mine. Is he here?
By now, it should be clear that Elton John doesn't discriminate when it comes to cameos, which makes his appearance in the 2002 box office bomb The Country Bears at least somewhat understandable. The largely forgettable flick, which was based on the Country Bear Jamboree attraction at Disney's Magic Kingdom, is about a former all-bear country rock band that reunites to save their old concert hall. In the film, Elton is mistaken for a gardener by the Country Bears, who believe him to just be another fan. Why he agreed to appear in this film, we will never know. But his brief screen time was a welcome addition to an otherwise monotonous film.
You're the Country Bears, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm,
Yeah, I know you're a big fan. We get it all the time, and that's real nice, young man, but we gotta run. Thank you very much. Come on, Barry.
Number 3, The Simpsons.
We had to make an emergency landing. It's that damn chandelier again.
A show that needs no introduction, The Simpsons is renowned for its celebrity cameos. In the season 10 episode I'm with Cupid, Apu attracts the ire of Springfield's male residents when he showers his wife with lavish gifts, making the wives of Homer and company jealous. When Elton John arrives in town, the men believes it's just another Apu attempt to woo his wife, so they lock Elton in a cage.
Just get in a cage.
Little do they know, he was only there because his plane was forced to make an emergency landing. In the end, he holds a private concert for Apu and Manjula, serenading them with his classic track, Your Song. Number 2, Will and Grace.
It's not funny.
It's a little bit funny.
One of the most famous, not to mention funniest Elton John cameos, sees the legendary musician playing a fictionalized version of himself. In the episode, Jack is worried that he's being targeted by the gay mafia, something Will vehemently disagrees with, claiming the gay mafia doesn't exist. At the end of the episode, Will loudly expresses his feelings on the matter while having dinner with Jack.
There is no gay mafia. It does not exist. I do not know this man.
When Jack runs away, Elton John leans in from an adjacent table and tells Will the gay mafia does exist, insinuates that he's its leader, and that unless Will wants to be banned from every gym in America, he'd be wise to play ball. Damn, Elton does not mess around.
I'd hate to see you banned from every gym in America.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
That's really good. Sorry, Elton.
What is he doing here? He's getting ready to tour or something. He's trying out material.
Well, can we get him to turn it down?
Number 1, Kingsman, The Golden Circle.
Is it a rescue attempt?
Might be.
Yes.
The sequel to 2014's Kingsman, The Secret Service, this film picks up where its predecessor left off and sees young gentleman spy Eggsy going toe-to-toe with a drug cartel called the Golden Circle. Led by Julianne Moore's Poppy Adams, the cartel gets up to all manner of dastardly deeds, including kidnapping Elton John and forcing him to perform whenever it suits them. At the end of the film, Elton fights back, kicking the tar out of some of the henchmen while dressed in his iconic feather costume. It's a peculiar cameo for Sir Elton, but awesome nonetheless. Fun fact, Elton John is my favorite artist. As a kid, I used to watch one of his concerts on repeat, like in between Back to the Future viewings. Anyway, I was a weird kid. So, are you excited to see Rocketman? Because I know I am. I kind of hope he makes a cameo in that. That'd be weird, but I don't know. Let us know in the comments what you think, and be sure to like and subscribe, and check out these other videos.